So, Shannon, scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like this hire?
I'm going to give it a 7, Skip. I like the hire. Worked 7 years under Pop, 1 year under Brett Brown, spent this last season on the sideline with Steve Nash in Brooklyn. He's been respected for a while now. Pop is the Olympic coach, so when they had the U.S. team going around, he was on the bench. So I think I heard that he worked really well with Jayson Tatum.
All three of them.
Smart and Jaylen Brown. And that's what it's about, Skip. Can you relate to these young guys? And he's 43 years of age, so he's old enough to get in there and play PlayStation or whatever they play now, COD, Call of Duty, that is, Skip. So, hey, hopefully he can get in there and maximize these guys, because I think for the last couple of years, this team has underachieved. With that level of talent, you got 2 all-stars. Marcus Smart is a premier defender. You should get more out of this team than what they've gotten out of this team. And so I don't have a problem with Brad Stevens being not the head coach. I like this hire. Hopefully, I would have given it a 10, Skip, but I just don't know enough about him to see how this thing's going to work out. I just saw Rick Carlisle got the job in Indy, so he's off the books. So there are a few more vacancies that's open. Chauncey Billups need to get one of these vacancies.
He does.
And so, but I like it. I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay. I'm going to go a notch higher. I'm going to go 8. But I have long been a big fan of Ime.
Right.
Since his years as the lead assistant for Gregg Popovich. Many consider the master.
Right.
I have wondered why he didn't get a head coaching job. He was up for many through those years with the dynastic Spurs.
Right.
And I kept saying, it reminded me of your first head coach in the National Football League, Dan Reeves.
Yeah.
I'm going way back before your time. But when I knew Dan so well in Dallas as the lead assistant to Tom Landry, he finished second for like 15 straight jobs.
Yeah.
And he wondered out loud to me, am I going to be viewed as the guy who's somehow flawed because I can't get over the hump?
Right.
Like, is there some reason that everybody keeps rejecting me?
Right.
And finally, your owner said yes.
Yep.
And here he went.
Right.
And I think Dan proved that he's a pretty great head coach.
He did.
Right?
Took 2 teams to the Super Bowl?
2 teams to the Super Bowl. So do I know for a fact that Ime will take the Celtics to 2 championships? I don't.
Right.
Because he's never been a head coach.
Right.
But he just looks the part to me.
Right.
What a commanding presence. He cuts a stunning figure on the sideline. He just looks like he could be a head coach in this league.
The best thing you can tell a guy that anytime you're a head coach, you're going to get a head coach, and you've been under a historically great head coach, whether it be Coach Belichick, be it Gregg Popovich, or whomever the case may be you. See, I think a lot of times they make the mistake, Skip. They try to be the guy that they studied and they learned under. Every Belichick disciple try to be what? They try to be Bill Belichick at their next destination. Well, and people look at them like, you ain't him.
Matt Patricia tried and failed miserably.
Josh McDaniels. All of them tried to be that. Be you. Okay. You're not Pop. Pop has a very unique way. He has a crassness about him, but it resonates. It works for him.
It will work.
There.
Ime will be his own man.
Yes.
So to me, he's coming late to the party at 43, getting his first head coaching job. And I remind you, he was a pretty good player in this league. And I watched him a good bit, and he was a tough guy. He was a physical defensive specialist. And that carries over. Players can relate to that. He did coach those 3 stars for Team USA. They have a bond with him. And I thought he was a home run of a hire. And I think he'll return Boston to its glory days. He's the right fit. Brad Stevens obviously is a very good X's and O's basketball coach. But I never thought he had the dynamic personality to lift that team to the heights it once knew.
Yeah, and I like the hire, Skip, because for the longest time, what they do, get another retread. Just hire somebody that's been hired like 15 times just at a different location and give him a job. Let's give some of this new blood. Let's see what they can do.
Here we go.
I like it. I'm still waiting on Becky Hammond, guys. I'm just waiting.
I think that's going to happen.
I'm waiting. I'm feeling good about it.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.